And we are live. This is SAKtown Talk on KIBH FM Seward Public Media. And we've got a special show today. Well, all the shows are special, but this is extra special because we've got the Theater Collective in here again. And they've got a new production coming up at Seward High School. And I'm going to have you gals introduce yourselves. I'm going to start over here. And if you tell us the part or parts that the roles that you're playing in the play. So go ahead.
My name is Angel Wagner. I'm playing the Duchess.
My name is Aurora Bukoch, and I'm playing Alice.
My name is Lily Miles Defoe, and I'm playing the Cheshire Cat.
And this is, of course, Alice in Wonderland, as adapted for the stage by Ann Coulter Martins. Another production of Seward High School Theater Collective. Are you all in high school, or do you have some?
I'm
No.
a high schooler.
Okay, high schooler here.
I'm an elementary schooler.
I'm the homeschool middle schooler.
Okay, wow, we've got the whole range then. Yeah, right on. So this, of course, going up at the Seward High School auditorium starting April 5th and running through April 14th. So 3 dates in a row, 5, 6, 7, and then April 12th, 13th, and 14th. 6 o'clock in the evening. And then on the 7th and the 14th, we got a matinee at 2. And that must be a Saturday, huh? Yeah, Saturday matinees.
Sunday. I thought it was Sunday.
Or is it Sunday?
It is a Sunday, I think.
Okay, you know what we could do? We can check. I have a calendar here somewhere.
It's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
Okay, good. All right, I think we had a little help from backstage. So, is this the first time for doing a stage production for all of you? No?
Only for me.
All right, okay. So, what have you done previously as far as stage productions go?
I did the last play for Little Women.
Uh-huh.
I was the doctor and the grandfather.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun. I liked not playing a role I'm used to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then this being the first time for you, how's it going? And for you, how's it feel working with on the stage with some of the older students?
I mean, it's fun. It's a little overwhelming because I'm very new and somehow got this big role.
Mm-hmm.
When I was expecting to get a soldier or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So which role were you playing again?
I'm playing Alice.
Oh, you are Alice. Oh,
She is
okay.
Alice.
That is the big role, isn't it? Yeah. Well, you seem very articulate. You see, you can see you're very focused. So that's you've probably got what it takes. Obviously, have what it takes to take on that big role. So, as far as Alice goes, who are the other main characters that you're going to be interacting with? I seem to remember there was a cat. Yeah, and then there's the queen. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I interact with a lot of people in general.
Mm-hmm.
Main people, probably, the cat, the queen, the rabbit, for sure. Yeah, those might be the main parts. And then, also in specific scenes, I interacting with specific people, like the caterpillar or Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So just a lot of...
Yeah, there's a lot of roles in this. So how's that working out? You've got a large cast, don't you?
Yeah.
27 kids.
Yeah.
And then, so who's doing the queen? Because that's kind of your nemesis, right?
So, what's her name?
Sophie
Hughes.
Sophie Hughes. Yeah, she's doing... I didn't know her last name. Yeah, she's playing the queen, and she does a really good job of it. Yeah.
Is she a stage veteran? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's done a few things. Yeah.
She wants to be an actress.
Yeah, that queen role. That's you got to project a lot on that. There's a lot of I don't know. We wouldn't call it hostility, but it's definitely a character where there's a lot of depth to it for sure. And you're ideal, I think, because Alice is kind of innocent, kind of just been thrown down the rabbit hole, and yeah. So how does it feel? So there's some comedy in this too. So you got the Cheshire Cat here.
Yeah.
So is this your first role, or have you done some other things on stage?
No, I have done other things on stage. I was in Little Women previously as Mrs. Mingot, and she was kind of a comedy role.
Mm-hmm.
So it's similar to this, but very different.
Yeah, I saw a couple stills with you in them, and it looked like you were enjoying yourself, and
I really did.
into the role, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as far as the script goes, you're working with a script. How does that work? Do you guys improvise it all, or you pretty much just stick to the script, or?
I mean, we mostly stick to the script. It's kind of confusing because I feel like a lot of people have lines that are like so similar, so it's hard to get like the exact line right.
Yeah.
So sometimes when somebody will say the line, but they'll change it a little bit, but not so much that we can't understand it and we miss our cue.
Right. So yeah, maybe it's slightly different words. Yeah. It ends up being that way, you know. And doing a script word for word is well, you obviously have to memorize it. So are any of you playing dual roles? You're all pretty much got one character to worry about, one role to play. Yeah. And then as far as the huge cast, you've got the stage. How's the stage set up? What kind of set do you got going on?
Multiple different sets for different scenes.
Yes.
But the thing that I think stays the most is Humphrey's Wall / the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the so that pretty much is in just about every scene, or is that just how do you swap these things? This is like practical set, right? It's not virtual set, or is there some virtual elements to it?
Well, there is the virtual element in the Turtle Griffin scene and the cat smile at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There's like projections that we do for certain things. Like there's a projection of like waves for the turtle and griffin scene since it's underwater, and then there's the cat just a few times, just me smiling.
Okay, yeah. So there are some special effects then. And then as far as sound effects, do you guys work off sound cues too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's an example of a sound cue that happens in that you have to like react to?
Well, at like the very beginning, both me and Rebecca Bracken, she's playing the rabbit. We have to wait for like this bang till we can come through the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
So it was as if we were actually falling down the rabbit hole.
And then I have to listen like this.
Yeah.
So do you have any like gymnastics going on? Like you have to have mats on the stage or anything like that? It's not like Robin Hood where people were falling and things like that. You guys weren't around for Robin Hood, were you? That was quite a while ago. Yeah, I just remember that that was an elaborate production. So this sounds like an elaborate production. How is it? Are you pretty good with keeping up? How much? So I saw the costumes just showed up, so that probably helps, right? Visualize what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. But as far as keeping up with the script, how long is the show? Is it pretty long?
I'd say it's like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. And there's a lot going on. So So are you backstage with your script when you're in between?
We should be in the green room practicing our lines any chance we get.
Yeah. How much time have you had? When did you guys start on this? When did you get the script and start reading it?
4 months ago.
Before we did auditions.
Before we did.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. So you had to show up and you had to audition. So.
And auditions were in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much time did you put in before the auditions? Were you worked pretty hard at it? You wanted these roles really bad? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really because my sister, she previously played Jo in the Little Women, and she was just like one day, like it was the last day of auditions, and she's like, you could come today and like try out for like the Dormouse or Soldier, and I'm like, sure, that sounds fun. I'd love to help out, and here we are.
Oh, and then you got discovered. So you're the one who got discovered. There's always one. There's always one. You just kind of fell into the role, kind of deal. Yeah. But so you got discovered, kind of just. So had you read the script when you were there?
Actually, no, I had not.
Uh-huh.
I just knew that they were doing Alice in Wonderland, so I hadn't even like read the entire thing. Like even after auditions, I hadn't read it until I found out that I was Alice.
Right. Yeah. So were you all fans of Alice in Wonderland before the play? Even had you read the Lewis Carroll or some adaptations or seen something? I don't even know. Did Disney do a version of?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the Tim Burton.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
And I read the book because I have it.
It's a good book.
It is.
So we're going to be heading into. So this is coming up pretty quick, and tickets are going to be on sale they're on sale online at SHS Theater Collective.weebly.com. Are you folks going out and trying to generate an interest? Of course, this is kind of your promotional campaign right now, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. And so you're talking it up in the community and things like that.
Yes.
Selling tickets for every a cast member. Each of us are trying
Responsible for 10 general admission tickets and then 5 adult. Children?
5 senior children.
Yeah.
So you're out there in the community and trying to generate an interest in selling tickets. And then as far as rehearsals go, are you have your parents like? Are you doing like actual full rehearsals now? Or you got to that point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've seen a little bit of pressure where you have to run through the whole thing. Yeah. How's that working out? Pretty good. You guys all hit it perfect the first time, or?
No. I think we still have like a little bit to go before we like get it all down. Because we still have like some scenes we're working on and like tweaking.
But like compared to last week, I think every week we've done, it's just advanced so much.
Yes.
It's amazing how far we are along compared to where we are right now.
So you're feeling good about the progress.
Yes.
And confidence is high. Right on. And then as far as music goes, is there just like intervening music, or is there any musical elements to this?
Yes.
I know it's not a musical strictly speaking, but you're going to be doing some like singing maybe?
Yeah.
There is one.
Yeah. No, you can say.
Okay. There's one song in the Turtle Sing. I won't say what it is, but there's a song that she sings. And then there's a few songs that they use for like intermission during like blackouts to switch from different scenes.
There's also sorry.
You go ahead.
There's also like a few dances with like the flowers and stuff, or not flowers, but like
No, the flowers.
yeah, flowers. And they were
And the Queen's Heart Children. And there is yes, the dance party.
So were those things that were in the script, or you just kind of work those in, or they're there as far as you know, huh? I got it. So any other surprise? Well, there wouldn't be a surprise if you told us. So,
Yeah.
okay.
We can reveal anything.
There are surprises. You'll just have to go see it, right?
Exactly.
Well, great. Well, we're looking forward to this. It's great to have an active student theater here in town, and coming up the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th, and the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th of April. It's coming up real fast now. The 2 shows at 6, and then the one on Sundays at 2. That's a Sunday matinee.
Yes.
Okay, I think we established that on both runs there. And are you doing any like a show for just the schools, or
Yeah.
those are kind of off the books, but you still have to go through your paces and do the whole show.
Oh,
right?
yeah. We got to get there at 7 a.m. I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Get up early, stay up late.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as so you're gonna stick with this? I heard you say that the gal that's playing the Queen wants to be an actress. So you're looking at a future kind of in drama, or is this something you'd like, a passion, or just something you're doing while you're at school, or?
This is something that I did when I was younger, and I kind of lost it. I took a really long break, and then I came back to it when I moved here, and it's just something that really, like, I don't know, I really enjoy it. I don't think it's like a pastime. It's not really a passion, I guess, but it's definitely something I really enjoy.
Well, like I said, it's great to have not only student theater, but community theater where you can do these kind of things and, keep your chops up and get out and perform for folks. The pictures I'm seeing here. So we got the rabbit.
Yes.
Yeah. That's Miss Bracken. Then who's this?
That's the caterpillar.
That's Evie,
Her sister.
Evelyn.
Oh, so she ended up being the caterpillar.
Yes.
Did she want to be Alice?
No.
Oh, okay. So you just showed up, and all of a sudden you were pretty quickly you were Alice.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. I actually auditioned for the Dormouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never knew.
I did.
And then who's this peeking over?
That's Humpty.
Or
Riley
Hilton.
Hinton.
Yeah.
I think Hinton.
Okay.
Great. Well, you got production stills already. This is looking like a real professional amateur pro-am production here.
That was when we were all in costume.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. So the costumes just showed up like yesterday or the day before. So
Yeah.
yeah. So so some excitement there, being able to dress up and get into character even more. There's the set. So who's working on the set? We got different people. Is
Most
it
of the cast
Yeah.
showed up over spring break to help paint sets.
right? So you did the painting, and then so this is kind of a slat design. I see some elements here. You got there's the Queen's chair.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the king's chair is down there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's on the side getting dressed up there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it looks like a great set too.
Yeah.
So what about the technical staff? You've got some people doing sound, some students doing sound and lights. Who's doing that?
Otto Nip is doing sound, and Jonas Mosman is doing lights.
Okay, because those are critical parts of the production too. Yeah.
And Grace Schaefer-Meyer is helping with the audio files.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. So you've got audio cues going on too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Full production. All right, ladies. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say about this? Like, get some tickets or contact who? So who would I be looking for if I didn't want to buy online? If I wanted to actually, kind of make it more personal than that.
Any person on the cast.
Okay.
Yeah, because we all have tickets to sell to people.
Yeah.
All right.
You can just approach us and ask us for tickets.
Okay, great. You're carrying them around on you. Okay. All right. Well, there is the ability to buy them online also, and then you'll have tickets at the door, of course, if there's any left, because I think it's going to sell out.
Yes.
It's going to sell out. Right on. So, Alice in Wonderland at the Seward High School Theater. This is a production of the Seward High School Theater Collective. Why don't you give a shout out for the people backstage here? Kind of the theater manager. Who's that?
Should I say it?
You can say it, yes.
Miss Meekin or Meekin Miller, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We got confirmation.
I
Yes.
want to give a shout out to Ariel Bracken to all that amazing painting she's done.
Or Leanne.
My mother, who's the costume goddess.
I'm not hearing any noise.
I'm gonna stay quiet for you.
Backstage is backstage. Great. Well, so we're all looking forward to this, and I'd like to thank you again, you ladies, for stopping by here. This is KIBH FM Seward, Seward Public Media. This is going to be up, obviously, on our YouTube site first, and then we'll broadcast it live, or dead a couple times. It's recorded, but yeah. So, looking forward to Alice in Wonderland up at the Seward High School starting April 5th for a 3-day run there, and then April 12th for another 3-day run. We'll break in between. And we'll see you at the movies or the theater.